What's going on, my comic chat army? As y'all can see, our sketch covers back there that my homie did. What, right there? Yep. That he did. He's coming on to kick off Scout Month, so check that out. And the winner of the book, the signed book, and the stickers is David. I'll be calling you later, dude. Give you your book. But we're gonna kick it off with Scout. We got White Ash, Stabbity Bunny, Emmet story, and Courage. Which Courage is Emmet's story, just in a variant. Did not know this, guys. Y'all should have clarified this to me, because I didn't know that this is the same story but two different covers. Y'all are evil.
And The Adventures of Byron, which is a kid's book. And I actually really enjoyed it. I was laughing when I was reading it.
And we got a copy to give away.
We do.
We'll give y'all a copy. We had a signed copy. Don't know what the hell happened to it. Disappeared somewhere in the house. But go check, go like our Instagram, Official Comic Chat Authority, and you can win Byron.
All right. So, what I love about these is they're different stories, which is good for the kids. So this one basically starts out with Byron, Paxton, and Oswald wanting to write a comic book. And they basically all sit down and come up with their own ideas, and they pitch the ideas to each other. And I gotta see where you're at because I can't see. So this one is Paxton. I think that one's Paxton. So he goes over his idea, and they talk about having to come up with a hero and a villain and all of that. Flip it. Let me do it. I'm trying to remember because we read these last night, but no, keep going because this is what they're talking about, what the story needs. So he comes up with the name Inkworth. I can't remember the first name, and basically he's like a superhero that saves. The typical story saves. I can't even remember it because you're going so fast, babe. But anyways, long story short, they come up with stories.
Here, use that book.
Thank you. I forgot we had that. So the first one, it was Byron comes up with Inkworth, who's a CIA agent, and he stops the evil plan of overthrowing the country and disarming the nuclear bomb. But it's just a really cute story. I want to keep reading these because I know they're for kids, but they are just they're so cute and entertaining, and they're clumsy. Like, one's an octopus, the other one's a rabbit, and I don't know what the other one is, but they're funny. They're so funny. This one was my favorite.
This one's signed.
Yeah, this one's signed. I knew it was signed.
I knew it was signed, too.
This
Shout out to Chris.
I love this
Chris
one.
Hammer. Call us, bro, so we can do some more reviews for you.
And
call us, Scout.
Artwork is so good. I show that one page, the one I showed you last night. I think it's the first. I think it was in this one, wasn't it? This one. I love that page. I love that page. I don't know what it is. It's just the way the color goes into the shading of the black and white and the gray. It's so beautiful. But basically what this is Oswald and Byron go into human world and steal all the socks. So they bring back all these socks to their home, and there's like 400 socks, and they start attacking them and like seeking revenge for stealing the socks. So they go into Paxton to get help because he's the smartest one of the bunch, and he gives him this machine to wear to suck up all the socks. So the moral of the story is, for kids, basically, is to not take something that is not yours. No stealing. That's what it is. And then they've got like these ads that they've created throughout this comic book that is so cool. You see them?
I'm looking at the sea monkeys.
Yeah, like they're so different.
Y'all remember sea monkeys?
Yep.
I don't know if some of us are old enough to remember sea monkeys, but I'm pretty sure you hear your parents talking about sea monkeys.
I just really, really think that this is a well thought out kids comic book. I want to keep reading it. I really do.
All right, that's The Adventures of Byron from Carrie. Thank you, Carrie. Put that up there. I read something a little bit more serious.
And I read this too. Cody said you have to read it, and I did last night.
We're going to wait on White Ash. Read something a little bit more serious. Emmet's story. And I got confused because nobody told me that Courage was the variant cover to this. But got them both signed. Got Stabbity Bunny, Emmet's story signed by Rich, and Courage signed by Rich and Chris Hammer. Really nice dudes. Really sweet. Mm-hmm. Like, they're going to... Rich is going to come on the show next month, February, for Scout Month. So y'all go ahead and hit that little notification bell. If you haven't liked our content yet, don't subscribe just yet. Wait till the next video. We might get you then. But all right, Emmet's story. And one thing real quick before I jump into this, I love Scout books because it's real world problems. Like, whoever writes this is going through some shit. Like, seriously.
Or knows somebody who's going through some shit.
Right.
You know, I mean, yeah, it has a definitely personal...
But it kicks it off with a gentleman at a truck stop. And this book kind of like... I never went through anything personally like this, but I know people that kind of went through something like this. I'll get to that point. So, dude thinks he's getting robbed, but clearly they're beating the shit out of him because he's gay. He has a husband.
His name is Wally?
Wally. Wally is his name. And the cop goes and tells Emmet about the situation. So Emmet runs to the hospital. They get to talking to the doctor. And there's Wally all tore up. So now Emmet has got a decision to go seek revenge on the guys that did this to his husband, or wait and let the cops handle it. I didn't know this was a Stabbity Bunny book. I got really excited when I seen Stabbity Bunny down there in the corner with the little girl. I haven't read Stabbity Bunny yet. I'm trying to get Rich to send me the whole series so we could do a whole Stabbity Bunny series. But I'm gonna hit you up, Rich. I'm gonna hit you up today, Rich. Check this video out before I call you. Well, before you answer my text back. But look, this gentleman comes out of nowhere. He's kind of just, I guess, what would you say? Instigating him.
Yeah.
Just like, look, go. I can't cuss really. Go knock the dude's heads off that did this to your husband because the police ain't gonna do nothing.
Yeah, like that.
He's kind of like
the devil and angel kind of thing on your shoulder.
He's kind of like Raph.
Yeah.
I found out that this dude is Raph. And if y'all ever had a significant other get hurt or just anything crazy, you know what Raph is. Or family member, you know, screw the damn cops. Cops ain't gonna do nothing. But that's what you're thinking. But the best thing to do is probably call the cops.
They can't. You have that feeling that they can't do it quick enough, or they're gonna let it go. Yeah.
Right. But if you'd asked me this question 3 years ago, oh yeah, street justice is worth it. So he goes to the bar, starts getting drunk with the dude, and he starts beating the shit out of him. Look, Emmet gets his revenge on one of the guys, and his niece shows up. Yeah, I think
the guy was telling him, I read the book too, and the guy was telling him that
bragging about it.
He was kind of bragging about it, but he was like, I didn't think we were going to do this to him. I knew we were going to scare him, but I didn't think it was going to get this far, but I didn't stop it. And it just was just building up. And Emmet, and he snapped.
Yep, that's where the cover courage comes in. You know? Don't mess with people about their sexuality. Just don't.
Love everybody.
Right. Just
Doesn't
don't.
Matter.
Right. We can do a whole video on it. Just don't. Just don't. Same sex, different sex, opposite sex, your sex, my sex. Just don't.
If they're happy, leave them alone.
Right.
They're not hurting anybody.
Right.
We're all here to love each other.
Right. My life motto is, if you don't affect my day-to-day, I don't give a damn what you're doing. I don't care what you got going on. You don't bother me. But anyways, she's driving there. I forgot her name. Uncle Emmet, but
Dorian. No, Dorian was the.
Dorian's the guy. Yeah. Emmet.
She's the mom of.
But I like how
she's the niece of Emmet.
Right. I like how the flames are. I seen that the flames are symbolic of like being pissed off. You know, where people say, "I'm so pissed off, I could set myself on fire with rage." That's what I got from that.
Rage. That's what it stands for.
Right. So. They get to fighting. They get Stabbity in there. And I don't really know these characters. But Emmet realizes what he's doing because he's not a bad guy, and he pushes Rage far enough. Like, Rage is a snake just trying to consume you. You can see. He pushes Rage far enough away from him that they can actually kill Rage. And he wakes up in his bed. Like, what's going on? What happened? And this part, I didn't understand this part. I think it was up for interpretation.
What?
That, what's his name? Wally is a ghost. So did Wally die in the hospital from the beating? Or is Wally there, like, symbolically? Like, let me know. I've got questions. But I think we just ruined the book. Spoiler! Spoiler, sorry. Normally we don't spoil the book, but this book was good. Like,
it's really good.
I had to get Carrie to read it. Like, I'm definitely going to pick up a copy for someone else I know. Mm-hmm. Sorry about that. Well, usually if y'all are hearing our reviews, usually you done already read the book or you're about to read the book, so.
But that book, I think,
touched a lot of heartstrings.
Touched a lot, yeah.
It was.
I have people in my life close to me that are gay and are lesbians and have a special story of what they went through. So. Right.
I got a lot of gay friends too. So shout out to y'all. Love y'all. Every single one of y'all. But look, back to White Ash. First time I heard the name White Ash, I was thinking of a volcano. Because, you know, when a volcano erupts, it puts out white ash. Nope. It's coal mine. So.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, I didn't even either.
Wow.
So this is a small town with a really dark secret. And as you can see, you got, what's her name? Bridget. Brienne.
Cody's horrible with names.
I am. Brienne and her husband. She's trying to get her husband to go to work. So this dude, Seth, shout out Seth. His video is coming out soon from the Geek Out Show. Seth was like, yo, I'll go talk to your husband, see if I can persuade him. He persuades him, all right? Right into the toilet. Kills him. He does.
Wow.
Chops him up, cuts him in half.
Oh my gosh.
So now Seth and Brienne are in the car riding to White Ash. I kind of like this small town. Kind of like a small town trailer park. But as you see, they're narrating the story, talking about there's nothing there in White Ash except a coal mine, and everybody's son, daughter, who have you, grows up, either works in the coal mine, and dude's about to get out. What did he say? Yeah, he's been there 27 years, some odd days and some odd hours, it says. So he says bye to his dad. Saying bye to his dad is going into the coal mine. And his dad gives him a hug and is like, all right, you're going to college. So he goes and gets his car tuned up. Then he goes to his employer, which I think owns the town. It's like a big corporation that owns this. But anyways, he's like, hey, I need you to trim my bushes. You shorted me $300 on my check. So he goes out there, trims dude's bushes, comes back, gets paid, meets the dude's daughter, which I think she might be one of the reasons he might stay. I don't think he's going to college. But they get to flirting and talking. And his dad's down there in the coal mines. Like, hey, it's time to go to lunch. What the hell are you doing? Dude busts him in the head. So they get to fighting. I don't know if that's Seth or who that is. But there we go. They get to fighting. And dude sets off a bomb. And that's all I'm going to leave it for you guys. I spoiled Emmet's story. I'm not going to spoil White Ash because this is fairly new. Emmet's story's been out a couple months. But all right, my Comic Chat Army. Go check out our Instagram at Official Comic Chat Authority on Instagram so you can win the Adventures of Brian. Love y'all. And go check out the interview with Howler Mouse. It's right up there, or we'll put it down on one of the cards.
Hi, guys. Have a good day.
Bye.